Hello everybody and welcome to the 9th annual running of the Christmas Cup. This strong holiday tradition takes us to the jewel in the desert, Phoenix International Raceway, circa 2009. Our team at the NASCAR Legend Series has done a great job getting this place ready to host the Christmas Cup in an older form. A form where grass was still in the infield and the start-finish line was still on the traditional front straightaway. We are getting ready for a super exciting Phoenix race, and we've got 16 hungry drivers, a new record, ready to take on the challenge. Now let's take a look at your drivers to watch for. Starting on pole, the winningest Christmas Cup incher ever, Jeff Gordon, starts on pole, looking to claim what would be a record-extending number of victories today. David Gilliland, he is our rookie this year. In the white and gray M&M's car, what can he do to shake up the field, starting in the mid-pack? And then we've got the Cactus King himself, Kevin Harvick, starting at the back, an unlucky draw. Can he work his way through the field and be in contention later in this race? Now the cars roll off as we get ready to see your starting grid. The fans come to life as cars start moving here in Arizona. On the front row, it's your pole sitter in the 24, Jeff Gordon, alongside Mark Martin. Row number 2 is Jimmy Johnson and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Row 3, Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch. These two have gotten into it in the past. Row 4, Bobby Labonte, Matt Kenseth, with row 5 being Danica Patrick and Tony Stewart. Starting 11th is going to be Denny Hamlin. To his outside is Casey Kane. Row number 12, David Gilliland and Carl Edwards. Row 7, I apologize. And rounding out the field is Kevin Harvick and Mark Martin. As we hit today's race facts, it's going to be 16 drivers on an 8-lap race. This track was restored to the 2009 layout, and these bumps are unforgiving. So be careful, be fast, and have a Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. The fans rise to their feet as we get ready to go green in Arizona. Green flag waves at Phoenix. Off into turn number 1, the 24 of Jeff Gordon gets clear of his teammate Jimmy Johnson, and we've got a wreck already! Big accident! Keselowski around, Junior involved, Labonte, Patrick, Matt Kenseth. Several cars caught up in it, more than half the field, red flag out immediately. You can see total carnage on the back straightaway, nowhere to go. So we've got to take a look at exactly what happened here. Keselowski right beside Dale Earnhardt Jr. It looks like the 2-car might have misjudged where he was on the backstretch and touched that yellow curb on the inside. Definitely a little bit greasy, nothing running over it today. I'm sure old paint isn't going to help very much on terms of traction, and around everyone goes, unable to avoid. Kenseth nearly squeaks through, but Hamlin gets into him. The 9, the 20, all involved. Some serious damage on some of these cars. Some will be able to continue. It will be a madhouse of figuring out who is available and who is not when we get back from the break. The red flag is still out, but we have cleared a lot of the carnage. A lot of the cars that did not get involved choosing to stay out on track, while you have some, the 9, the 10, the 18 of Labonte, and the 17 of Kenseth on pit road trying to repair their cars while the rest are out of it. Let's look one more time. You see Keselowski just tip that inside curb on cold tires, and around goes everybody behind him with nowhere to go so early on. This track is a lot more narrow when your racing groove on the apron is cut off. Unfortunate circumstances for a large part of the field today. As we have cleanup just about done, they're going to put the yellow flag back out, and here come the cars, roaring back to life. And the cars in pit lane have decided what they're going to do. Labonte's retired, Tony Stewart could not get his damage repaired, Matt Kenseth says he can't do it either. The 2 cars who get damage repaired are the 9 and the 10, Kane and Patrick. They will start from the back as we get ready to go green once again. The fans on Rattlesnake Hill come to their feet as we're green at Phoenix. Breaking off into turn 1 again, it's Jeff Gordon out front as we near the halfway point in this race. The 24 car trying to expand his lead early as everybody else attempts to chase him down. fairly orderly restart after seeing the chaos last time, but now we see a move. Carl Edwards to the inside of Mark Martin into 1 and 2. Going to get by the 6 car. And here comes the 29 as well. That crash allowed a lot more track space for some of these cars in the back that had a little bit of speed. Jeff Gordon needs to be careful. He tries to extend his lead now. Johnson trying to reel him in with a better exit off of 2 as they race down the back straightaway, and they've got draft. The 48 looks outside. Is there anything sticking in 3 and 4? No, there is not. 2 laps to go. Gordon still the leader. Edwards to the inside of Johnson. He doesn't make it stick. He slides into the 48. They're going to get passed by nearly the entire field here. Johnson looks to have damage, but now it's Kevin Harvick with 1 to go. Does he have enough to catch Jeff Gordon? Into 1 and 2. It's a good exit from the 29. He'll have a run down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4. What is the 29 car up left? Harvick to the inside, puts the bumper on. Can he get around? The Cactus King does it again. Kevin Harvick is victorious at Phoenix in the 9th annual Christmas Cup. And we've got Johnson in the wall. Hard impact, tire down in turn 4. He'll limp it across the line in the 8th position. What a finish! It's Kevin Harvick getting bumps back from Gordon on the back straightaway. Maybe well deserved after that bump and run in 3 and 4. And Johnson sits in the wall in turn 1, imagining what it could have been. Here's that incident with Johnson and Edwards. Edwards just up the inside and into the wall goes Johnson. That would have cut the tire down. Unfortunate for the 48. And of course, Kevin Harvick gets to the inside, rides that yellow line like he does so well here, and gets past the 24 car to secure the Christmas Cup victory. What a move from Kevin Harvick as Johnson is loaded onto the wrecker. He is okay. The 29 machine is going to victory lane. Here's a replay of the Jimmy Johnson crash, just hard into the wall, and scoots across the line just in front of the damaged Danica Patrick. And now Harvick gets to burn it down in front of all the fans who came out to support him here in the desert. What a finish from Phoenix. What a finish we had here at Phoenix Raceway. It's Kevin Harvick who comes out on top and hoists the 9th edition of the Christmas Cup. 29 car on top here in the desert, and we see it here on the race results. Gordon 2nd, and David Gilliland, I apologize, finishes 3rd. Looking at that fun fact for the Christmas Cup, mind-blowing what rookies do in this series. Mark Martin 4th, Casey Kane 5th, Elliott, Edwards, Johnson, and Patrick are your other finishers. Kenseth, Labonte, Keselowski, Earnhardt, Busch, Hamlin, and Stewart all taken out in that early crash. It was a fantastic race here from Phoenix, and we have more action to come from the Jewel in the Desert in its 2009 form. That's right, the next race you will see here is from the road course. The NASCAR Legend Series is taking on the old Phoenix road course. The interior layout, as you see all the cars lined up in this shot right here. These drivers who just missed out on Christmas Cup glory, they have a shot to redeem themselves in just a few weeks, depending on how long it takes me to edit. Speaking of editing, I just switched over to a new editing software. It's been working pretty well, but this race might end up coming out after 2 p.m. We'll have to see. Regardless, I hope everybody here has a happy holidays. More news will be coming in to the NASCAR Legend Series soon about what to deal with the driver situation. I think I have finally reached a spot where everybody will be resolved. Prayers obviously go out to the entire Biffle family and the entire Annette family as well. 2 recent losses I wanted to mention. But now we shall get out there and enjoy the holidays as they would want us to. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I hope you all have a Merry Christmas.